Scorpio, I'm back. It is 5:06 p.m. Wednesday, March 22nd. So I was reviewing the video. I just uploaded majority of the video on TikTok and then the video on YouTube. And so I noticed that when I was reviewing, when I was speaking on Aquarius and Sagittarius energy, I spoke on Aquarius, and then I immediately, last but not least, went to the Virgo energy, if you reviewed the video already, right? Although Sagittarius energy was not mentioned, and so it's very questionable to why that was, being that what was needed to be said. So as it says here, pulling back, and I'm going to go ahead and read that. So regarding the energy of Aquarius, it was being crossed by Sagittarius energy, right? Although Sagittarius energy was in reverse crossing Aquarius energy. So what does Aquarius talks about? The healing frequency, right? Within self, and how we collaborate with others within healing vibes, right? And also how we speak to self, lively, right? And others, and how we coexist and collaborate, right? More on and more so, right? And so with that being said, with Aquarius, Sagittarius in reverse over Aquarius, and it was interesting that the message was coming through in spirit, from spirit, right? From pulling back was coming through, pulling back in your passions, right? In that frequency. And then also it says, or restraining, and also it's restraint hyphen of passion, restraint of a passion. So whether this is you or another, right? And although there was energies being closely monitored with the Pisces energy coming through on how you take action, where you take action, right? Because it was Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, and Leo, right? And then the Leo energy for Scorpio was protection, utilizing your granted gifts from God, utilizing your granted gifts from God, protection, utilizing your granted gift, because the energy was for Gemini and Capricorn was speaking on your Gemini energy, which is love and your sight, right? Aspects of self, your love, how you express love in the overall, right? And it's interesting that I begun the reading again at 5:06, which is a change in love, right? 5 being Taurus and commitments, right? And then 6 being Gemini energy and how you love, where you love, or why you love, right? I'm feeling some other involvement going on behind the scene on the low, on the DL vibes, where other individuals are pulling your energy. As I was saying, that it was your energy, was your focus. It says in Gemini energy, it says steer your direction, Scorpio. Yeah, my voice was like, it felt like it didn't want to be said, right? Steer your direction, Scorpio, because your focus was being driven somewhere else. It was being pulled, is what I was saying. It was being your energy, meaning your focus, your energy was being prayed to be in a certain direction, and what coming through. I didn't verbalize it as such, but it's even more so that I'm having to now. So it's very vital to fast, pray, meditate, protect your energy, purge, right, cleanse, and all that, like detox, and cut ties, and like spiritual ties of anyone that you may have like red flags from, right? So that's also something you need to look into if you're not aware of like the spiritual soul ties and how we connect to that. Meaning, excuse me, yeah, I need to clear that. Clear B, how individuals interact with others, they connect to another, right? So in the physical, but it's also spiritually, right? We're speaking to each other, we're exchanging, we're conversating, we're conversating, and it's so on and so forth, right? It goes in more depth when in a relationship, right? Like when hands-on physical, it goes in more of a depth, right? Even to the point like within sexual, even stronger, right? There's even more of an access to have pulling an individual's energy, right? So mindfulness is key. And I'm going to get into a deck. I was going to get into that one, but I'm going to get into the Celestial Tarot. So the Star showed through in the 5 of Swords. I haven't gotten clear the deck. It's 510 as of now, but that's interesting. Yeah. So how your healing was being blocked or hindered or direction, right? It was being limited, restraint, or restraining, right? In a sense, and also take the messages as they fit for you. What comes to mind, that's your intuition, and you're working with spirit to direct you and guide you, right? Just FYI on that. okay, for masculine and feminine, right? Okay, let's see what comes through. So this is like flipped over and then it went over, right? So this is the Ace of Cups, flowing, right? It's flowing, and it's like you're gonna know what's flowing when it's flowing, and that's what's coming through. And you're also gonna know what's truth when it's true. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing and getting like, and everything in that form. You're gonna be able to discern far better what's what. For those that are moving honorably, you're gonna know that. Those that are moving dishonorably, you're gonna know that. That's gonna be evident. And knowing your direction and your like how you're being driven or guided by a certain individual or certain individuals, right? Okay, this one came out too. The Five of Swords, yeah, because some individual is trying to block a direction, a path. Right, let me see. A structure, Four of Wands. What other for Scorpio highest good spirit could be the energy. What other for Scorpio's highest good? And these didn't show, but this one did. And this is the Celestial Tarot deck. We have the Four of Pentacles. 4 and 4 on this structure. So your foundation is going to be firm. Like I was saying earlier, it's like you're doing all that you need to do. Your involvement honorably, righteously, then you have no concerns, right? And I'm getting like, I can only speak for myself. Like I do what I do, and I can only speak for myself. Like I'm within my power and my control. As long as I know that I'm doing and moving honorably, that at that point, that's all that really matters within any involvement, right? So if other individuals are not moving like properly, then that's on them at that point, because those are their decisions, right? And I'm only in control of my portion, my input, right? That's the feel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 came through. We have 2 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the Moon frequency, the Emperor, 9 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. So it's like where you feel like you're having to think. I'm feeling like you're having to think more. So someone's trying to come up with something. So whether it's in a project or whatnot, because you're gonna have to go and review the prior video for you, Scorpio, if you haven't already, okay? Because this is the energy that's coming through. Is there was you have to submit something, right? Submit a decision or confirm a decision, right? Or finalize your decision, right? And also it's like judge, like court vibes coming through. But you're gonna, that's what the feel is here. There's a lot of thought going on. 9 of Swords, you're in your head, right? Regarding the information that you have gathered or that you already know of, or like whatever that you have, right? As solid in order to, and pray on it, focus on it, right? Gathering your focus. I'm getting currency retrieval, like, right, currency retrieval, because earlier was the energy exchange and reciprocity, knowing how everything is a fair exchange, and if not, that's flags there, red flags. And it's like oftentimes it's like, well, if there's not like fair or like fair trade, fair exchange, or it's not something I can respect, then it's gonna be a harder path, because a lot of times the other individuals they move funny, they're getting what they want to get in life, right, material wise, but it's like it comes with a cost, you know what I'm saying? And so does the other way, like moving honorably. Maybe it's not coming as we expect or as we intend, right? But your cost is what you're investing in, right? You have no concerns, like, right? Okay, so we have the Moon frequency here. I would say you would have no concerns versus not like versus the other route, right? Like there's routes to take and decisions to make, right? The Spirit. We have the 5 of Cups and to the 2 of Cups. And regarding the connections, the lack of, and what's hidden, what is hidden, Moon frequency, right? What is thought to be hidden, or what is provided little light or minimal light, right? Minimal truth is how I'm hearing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What other highest good for Scorpio? King of Swords. Yes, we're definitely, you're gonna have to be more attentive, right, on that, and how you're being built up, and vice versa. Are you being built up, or the opposite, right? Are you being torn down and just left there? Like, what is the exchange? You know what I'm saying? Are you having to like walk away empty more than not? Like, you know, my eyes feel like they want to open, like open up like that, but let's see. It shouldn't be like that. And when you're in a healthy relationship, or even like a relative in a healthy relationship, so if you're like judging someone that's involvement, right? If it's like moving, operating properly, it's gonna be a flow, right? It's gonna be a breeze there. And if not, it's gonna be more like a restriction energy going on, or more of a limitation. When you're actually involved, it's gonna be evident. It's gonna be felt. And what's coming to mind is there's more to the story. There's more to the story. Okay. 7 of Cups. The having to clear investments, keeping you cleared is how it's coming through. Keeping you cleared to get to that Ace of Cups, because Spirit wants me to put it right here below that Ace of Cups. Let's get this. Spirit wants me to put it right there. The Ace of Cups, keeping you cleared. Okay. Knight of Cups, and you have to take action though. This night, right? You have to take action, and it's involving like you monitoring, right? And monitoring the involvement that you're involved in, right? Even self introspection, like my emotional state, my mental state, my verbalization, like how am I verbalizing and speaking to others? Because our words are power. Are we speaking power to life? You know, or the opposite of? Because we could direct the youth. I'm getting like that. We could direct the youth in multiple forms, you know, and there's multiple forms to get that certain audience that we want to build up even. Okay, thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles, solid. It's solid. What you need to remove what's not solid. Point blank, period. You need to remove what's not solid. Thank you, Spirit. High is good. High is good for Scorpios. Masculine, feminine, feminine, and masculine. High is good. Thank you. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, what is more of a juggle? Like, I feel like if you're having to do more than should be, or like what's coming to mind is having more questions than answers even. Having more questions with a particular individual than answers, and you knowing this is not solid, right? This is not firm. I don't even feel like this is on ground level. That's the feel. 9 of Pentacles. That birdie, look at what earlier I was talking about. What's the word? Bird. It's like, you know, that's like having to go back for more and more, because it's very like, even if it's a lot of information, it's like still minimal from whomever of the involvement. That's the feel. It's because it's some sketchy shit. Scorpio, you know, and taking the message how they fit. These are the energies that you're displaying, transmitting, or receiving, right? And like I'm saying, I keep saying that from them, they, and whoever, like, so I'm knowing this is more so Scorpio's energy. I'm feeling like I'm in Scorpio's energy, right? That's how I'm feeling. And you're having to discern and decipher, right? What more for highest good, Scorpio? Feminine and masculine, masculine and feminine. And I keep hearing stay on the right track. Stay on the right track. Like, don't be diverted off of course. Like, what is honorable, lively, godly, right? That's the feel. The Hierophant. Like, where are you committing to? That's how it's coming through. Where are you committing to? This Hangman energy. Are you elevated? Are you illuminated? Are you illuminating others? Like, what is actually, like, what are you doing? How are you acting? Like, what are you taking action on behind closed doors or in prayer? Okay. Page of Swords. The World. What other for highest good for Scorpio? Oh gosh. That's a grip, Spirit. Okay, but that came out. This one wanted to show through the Knight of Pentacles. In the bottom, Page of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so these didn't show. I'm going to put them to the cipher now. Okay. We have the Lovers. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Swords. The Full Energy. The 3 of Wands. The Hangman again. Upright though. Well, it's in reverse. It's in reverse, right? Because this is upright. It's in reverse, but this individual as if he's upright or as if she's upright, right? So it's illuminated. Like, I'm feeling like a skippity hoppity kind of vibe. Even you're skipping and moving different. This energy you're connected to, this frequency. King of Cups, right? It's a flow for you. 9 of Wands, and you feel like you're having to defend more. Why? You're feeling like, why do I have to defend more? Or why am I feeling this type of way regarding this individual or this energy or this relationship? That's the feel. Like it's healing, but why, like, why am I feeling about this like a certain way? I'm hearing because haters are gonna hate. Okay, because haters are gonna hate. Okay, that's what showed through. Flow with your love. Flow with your love. Speaking your truth. Communicating. That's a key to your new path. Is actually communicating how you would prefer. If you have to write down your thoughts, because I was coming through in the other read, right? Then do so. Write down your thoughts. But do so, like, communicate whatever it is. Like, if it's on heart or mind, right? Because there's like a need to get out of a past energy, a want and a need, a desire to get out of a past energy. If it was stagnant, like I'm just trying to get out of that past. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's to be renewed with the same person, it's like I just want to be out of that past vibe that you and they were in, right? But I'm hearing like feeling for you, like that we were in. You know what I'm saying? That's the feel. But yeah, that's the energy here. And I know this gonna be, it's like, I know I'm gonna always have to defend, like protect like what I got, you know, that is not a question, but it just feels like there's more to why you having to do that. Like, or you're questioning, right, with this Nine of Swords energy, you're questioning how you're having to act a certain way and take action a certain way. And for some, it's a need, hold up. It's a need to question how you're acting a certain way regarding an individual or decision, or how you're feeling regarding, it's like a lot regarding your acts like actions. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords. These in the show, right? Let me scoot this up some. The World. So this is like the World, and with that Page of Swords, right? And having to start small, right? To remove like, so it's like to remove any stagnant energies, it has to start from a bit. So I'm getting like I'm seeing like one individual has to sort out their closet. Well, they have to take everything out, right? Start by a bit and then start picking and pull, like little by little, going through it, sorting it, right? And then it's like as it needs to be. That's the feel here. I didn't even speak on that, but yeah, the World and the Page of Swords there. On the Hierophant, the Taurus energy that's in reverse, and Taurus is your opposite, and so that speaks on, because the Scorpio is easy. It is easy for Scorpio to commit, but Scorpios like to commit in a certain way. They once they make their decision, they're really firm and fixed on that, right? Versus Taurus, Earth energy, they commit to quickly. They commit quickly, right, in a hasty manner, and they're driven on a certain direction. So that's why they're able to do that more so. And Scorpios are more so, they'll connect and create when they know they're certain of how they're gonna be affected, right, impacted. That's I'm just putting it out there because just so you can know like how the opposites of that is regarding the two. Okay, so as I was saying, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Six of Wands, Judgment of the Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm having to sort these separate. Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, to the Tower. Okay. I'm getting there's like a financial, there's like a lot going on, so it's affecting the financial, and the emotional is real firm. It's good, it's solid, right? Queen, it's in Queen energy, although it's like starting small, right? Or starting from like ground up, right? Even if like if it's starting solo, right? Whether it's you or another of your involvement, right? That's the feel, and it's like just praying, fasting, meditating, and focusing and protecting the green. I'm hearing like the green, the financials, right? Five of Pentacles, because it's like everything has a cause, right? As everything has an effect, there's a cause and effect to everything. And this is of the no. This individual is of the no. And like, so this could be like your opposite, your mate or interest, right? Because we have the King of Cups coming through in the other read, and this is the Queen of Cups, right? So this could be like part two. Like, I mean, it is part two, but it's like maybe Spirit just wanted it like that, right? Like keep on going. Yeah, 10 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. And of loads, right? Regarding loads, like they're fully aware of the load and the work that is required, right? To be successful, more so. And judging the deception, judging the like micromanaging even. I'm getting this individual of interest is very analytical. They're very judgy, but for all good reasons. They're very communicative for all good reasons, I'm hearing. And they express that. And some may even see it as childlike, but it's like direct. You know, children are so like honest and blunt, straightforward, right? That's the feel. It is direct, and it could even create towers for people. They're like, what? They just said what or did what? Like that's the feel. I'm getting like, well, expect that if they of a certain individual of interest, right? Or even like that project or something of the involvement, right? The structure. Expect that. Like this is different from what the norms. That's the feel. This is different from the norms. Okay, that's what I have there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Completion. Oh, that's nice how that came out there. 10. All right, that's what I have there. But that restraint energy, I had to speak on that. So yeah, that's plenty enough for now. It is 5:27. Ooh, clear being. Excuse me. I just burped. It's 5:27. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Highest good. Take care. Life be up.